Good morning, Farmington High School. It is almost Friday, and we have a great show planned for you guys today.
All right. So, 5 Farmington athletes signed letters of intent yesterday. Oh, why? Okay. There we are. 5 FHS athletes signed their letters of intent yesterday to continue playing the sports that they love at the next level. Kyler Schwamm will compete with men's golf at the University of Minnesota. Schwamm helped the 2021 boys golf team win the Section 1 AAA championship and head to the MSHSL Class 3A meet. Zach Rouleau will compete at men's golf at St. Thomas University. Rouleau is a 3-time letter winner, a 2-time All-Conference, and 2-time All-State golfer here at FHS. Sawyer Hoffman is headed to Winona State University. Hoffman holds a 3.9 GPA and has been recognized on the FHS A Honor Roll. Congratulations, Sawyer. Owen Schmidt is also headed to Winona State to play baseball. Schmidt is an All-Conference honorable mention baseball player for the Tigers. And last but not least, Taylor Snocko is headed to Maryville University, located in St. Louis, Missouri, to play lacrosse. He is an all-conference, all-section team MVP who also has a team captain for the Tigers and a member of the 2022 section championship team. Congratulations, guys.
All right, well, the dream for early retirement is officially over. A single ticket has claimed a record of $2.04 billion jackpot in the Powerball's biggest drawing ever. The ticket was sold at Joe's Service Center in Aldina, California in the Los Angeles County. The winning numbers were 10, 33, 41, 47, 56, and the Powerball was 10. Monday's $1.9 billion jackpot jumped to $2.0 billion Tuesday morning and is the world's largest lottery prize ever offered.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. I have no idea what I would do.
Yeah, I heard the owner of the store, though, is getting rewarded like $1 million for selling it.
That's so cool.
And he's splitting it amongst his 11 grandkids, so good for him.
Wow,
yeah,
good for him.
Yeah. So, opening night for the 2022 Farmington High School play Allswell and Roswell, is set to open on Thursday, November 17, 2022 at 7 p.m. at Bachman Middle School Theater. The fall play director, Ryan Hewling, has been working hard with FHS cast and crew. You know, it looks pretty awesome by the looks of it.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. And then our very own Baden Bean, our Tiger News graphic artist, had the chance to sit down with one of Farmington's very own students who has a very interesting story. Let's check that out.
Matt's been a golfer for most of his life now, but here's what really started his career.
Golf set for Christmas, and, I just went in the backyard, and, I really hit the ball well.
There's many people who inspire Matt on a daily basis, but these guys really stand out.
Phil Mickelson, for sure. I always watch YouTube videos of him. I go home and I study a short game. And another one of the role models is my caddy, Kyler Schwamm.
Matt has put a really good effect on my life. My experience caddying for him at these really nice courses is unbelievable. Learning about his game is like, he just is the best ball striker, I have seen in a while. And I still remember on his round at Pebble Beach when he shot 2 under on 18, he finished off with a birdie. He just hit a beautiful wedge, just a nice beaver pelt about 3 feet. Finished his round off strong, 2 under there. But yeah, he's been pretty unbelievable watching.
There's a lot of golfers out there who usually learn from their caddy, but Kyler tells us what he's learned from Matt.
I've learned a lot from Matt, just by watching his swing, the way he goes about his things, our caddy conversations between each shot. I just remember on Pebble, on 18, it's a big par 5, there's a tree in the middle of the fairway, water left, and he was like, well, do I lay back behind this tree and just lay up and try to make a hard 4, do I rip driver and try to go up there in 2? And he had a good round. He didn't want to screw it up, so we laid back, laid up, and he stuck that beaver pelt tight, and it was the right decision, but yeah.
There's many caddy and golfer duos that have memories, but here's Kyler's favorite one.
Definitely earlier this year at the 3M Open, we were just spectating, you know, watching the pros, and Morikawa hit one over in the rough, and Matt accidentally stepped on it. That was pretty cool, because then he had this conversation for a long time with Colin Morikawa, and they just talked golf nonstop for like 20 minutes. And like the caddy was like, dude, we need to get going, and Colin was just chatting it up with Matt, and they had a good conversation. It was pretty funny.
There's many famous courses that stand
I
out
have
to
go
Matt,
Pebble Beach.
but here's his favorite.
I remember one time I went out there, beautiful course, and you know, I really hit the ball well, 2 under on the day.
Here's what Matt thinks he does best that makes him better than others.
You know, just in this past year, you know, I've really dialed my short game in. You know, if I get inside of 10 feet, you know, it's definitely going in. You know, my putting game is impeccable. My chipping game is unmatched by any opponent. You know, it's really great.
Matt's already proved
you know,
himself
this
to many
year,
people and also himself, but this is what Matt believes
really
he
hoping
needs
to
to
add
add
some
to get
yards to my
himself to that
drive.
next level.
You know, right now I'm hitting around 340, so I'm hoping to get up around 350, 360 range, and you know, just really hitting bombs.
This is Baden Bean reporting for Tiger News.
I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I was that good at golf.
yeah, I mean, I'm okay at mini golf, if that counts.
Just say
but
mini golfing if it counts.
yeah.
All right, you guys, the 9th grade retreat was held on Tuesday for our freshmen. The retreat was hosted by Youth Frontiers, and their mission is to provide experiences that inspire character, civility, and community. Our very own Mr. Tauchi went out to all 3 locations to capture some of the highlights.
Yes, I'm speaking to man in the mirror. He feels it, defeated. Speaking to man with division. For he won't be defeated, for he knows everything is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah. It's gonna be so let it go. Won't you let it go now? Let it go. Won't you let it go now? Won't you let it go now? Yes, I'm speaking to the man in the mirror. What he sees and I feel the 2 things. Speaking to man, division, confusion, defeated his visions, but he knows everything is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be so let it go.
lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember doing that my freshman year. So
Would much rather be there than taking the ACT. So.
I'm not complaining about Tuesday. I got to stay home, so.
All right, y'all, let's face it. Right now, you're either probably looking at your phone or an iPad. So we have a lot of new technology in our world right now that makes our lives easier. So Noah Fetting is back this week for another tech update.
All right, and welcome back to your tech segment for November. It's been a little bit of a break, so I do have a couple juicy stories for you. Starting off with Apple. Recently, they did announce that they are cutting production costs and production quantities by 40% for the iPhone 14. It leads some consumers to wonder why exactly this phone existed. Was it a ploy to just get you to buy the Pro? I bet it worked. Next, we have Twitter. It has been a complete dumpster fire over at the Twitter headquarters ever since Elon took over. So we're going to dive into that. We have employees getting fired, we have employees being brought back, and overall a new verification system being implemented. You, starting on November 9th, can pay $8 a month to be verified on Twitter, giving yourself the nice blue little check mark that you've always wanted since you were 12. But unfortunately, it will indeed cost $8, but you do get a couple extra perks such as verified replies, priority management in the Twitter algorithm, and you'll be able to connect with other verified users. Elon says that if you're not verified, you are indeed a bot or a troll, so I expect every single one of you to pay your $8. He did say it is cheaper than Netflix, so it should be affordable. So that's all for the tech side of things, but for gaming, Activision just released their new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm sure everybody has been playing it this weekend, getting prepared for Warzone 2. But this game is a massive success, generating $600 million in the opening weekend, which is comparable to the opening box office of Spider-Man No Way Home. 6 days later, Modern Warfare 2 has generated over $1 billion in income over the course of the last 6 days. That is huge for gaming, and it has not been done in Call of Duty for the last 15 years. Is Call of Duty back? I guess we'll find out later this year when Warzone 2 drops on November 16th. That's all I have for you today in your Tech and Gaming segment. It's been an honor. Catch you guys next time.
Thank you so much, Noah. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
That's cool.
I didn't know Modern Warfare made that much money in an opening weekend, so congratulations to the developers.
Yeah.
We've had some rain this week, and snow is in our forecast. So Frank Mooney is here in the studio to join us. What do you got for us, Frank?
Welcome back to Frank's Forecast. Let's take a look at the weather. Thursday, it's going to be a high of 63, low of 30. We're going to have maybe some rain, but it should stay cloudy. Friday, high of 32, low of 22, cloudy. Saturday, high of 31, low of 21, partly cloudy. Sunday, high of 31, low of 23, partly cloudy. The Vikings are in Buffalo playing the Bills. Monday, high of 33, low of 26. It is going to be cloudy, but we are having some chances of flurries. And now on to the trivia questions. A unicorn is the national animal of which country?
What's like a really pretty country? Switzerland? No.
Ireland? That's what they're saying here in the
Close,
studio.
close.
It's not Ireland?
It's not. Wait,
not
it's close
Ireland.
to Ireland though. Oh God.
Scotland?
That's right.
It's Scotland.
Is it Scotland?
It's Scotland.
Well,
It's
technically I didn't even
Well-
get that right. My first guess was wrong, so.
All right. What state were fortune cookies invented in?
They were
I know.
invented here. I didn't
I want to
even know
say California.
that. Georgia.
California is
Oh
right.
my
in
God.
San Francisco.
Everything's in California, yeah.
Will, you're doing real good today.
Well,
Okay.
this is sad.
And then,
The national dish of Japan is what?
I feel like rice would be odd. Not it.
Go with your gut here.
Help me.
maybe like
Sushi? I don't know.
noodles? I don't
Noodles?
It is curry rice. So
Oh.
you were right.
So
it
rice
was
was
rice.
kind of right.
Kinda.
Okay.
know. Kind of.
I was half right.
Yeah.
Our very own Will Hornblade got the opportunity to sit down with an FHS faculty member who had a big impact on himself. Let's take a look.
Mr. Hall is without a doubt one of the most recognized and well-praised teachers here at FHS, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to sit down with him and explore his time here at FHS as well as his thoughts.
I'm Mr. Hall. I teach Ceramics 1, Ceramics 3, three-dimensional advanced art studio, art history.
With all of those classes, Mr. Hall is a pretty busy guy, but he still finds ways to get enjoyment out of each and every single day. When asked about what he enjoys most about his job, here's what he had to say.
seeing the students every day, watching them work on their projects, watching them learn how to overcome some challenge. I love it when the light bulb goes out, when they figure out that they can be resilient and adapt to challenge and change.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a unique thing to watch them go through that process, to see them build that confidence and figuring out how to be creative once they learn their skill sets and how they can collaborate with their other classmates.
But with a new day comes new challenges. When asked to speak towards the tougher parts of being a teacher, here's what Mr. Hall had to say.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. To challenges that I've overcome to get where I'm at right now in my career. This is my 26th year teaching. There's challenges every week. There's challenges every year that are new, and you have to adapt to them, and you've got to change to them. If you don't, you'll get eaten alive. Some things that I struggle with on a daily basis is I think when students think I don't understand. I'm 50 years old. I've been around the block a few times. I know what challenge is and I know what it isn't. I know when a student has a lot going on, and I know when they're just giving me a line of bull.
Finally, when asked to give advice to students, especially those who are considering a path in education, here was Mr. Hall's advice.
Well, if they're looking for a career in education, remember it's going to be a lot of work. And it's not as easy as one would think it is. You've got to be able to communicate well, not only with your students, but with the parents of those students, with your colleagues. There's a lot of planning and preparing that goes into it. But watching a kid smile when they realize that they can do what you're asking them to, that's worth all of the challenge and turmoil that you go through in your career.
There is no doubt in my mind that FHS would be the same building without the former Teacher of the Year, and we cannot wait to see what continued excellence he brings to his students and fellow teachers. For Tiger News, this has been Will Hornblad. All right, guys, so Frank joins us here at the desk, but it is not for weather again. It is instead for sports. What do you got for us, Frank?
Cheyenne Clement is our Athlete of the Week. She is a junior who participated in sideline cheer. The favorite part of her sport is that she loves being able to connect with friends from different grades and come together to do something they enjoy. The Farmington High School Girls Cross Country program ran to a 7th place team finish at the 2022 Minnesota State High School League Class 3A state meet on Saturday, November 5th in Northfield, Minnesota. The state meet was held on the campus of St. Olaf College. Now onto the NFL standings. The NFC East, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders. AFC East, Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots. Onto the NFC West, Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, Cardinals. AFC West, Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. NFC North, Vikings, Bears, Lions, Packers. AFC North, Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. To the NFC South, Buccaneers, Falcons, Saints, Panthers. AFC South, Titans, Colts, Jaguars, Texans. And that's going to do it for sports this week.
All right, thank you so much, Frank. You did an awesome job. All right, on November 4th through the 5th, the 2022 Farmington Debate Team hosted their 3rd annual invitational with a total of 570 participants. This was the largest home tournament for the Farmington Debate Team that they have ever hosted. It was also a very successful tournament for the Farmington Tiger Debaters. Every member of the team walked away with at least one award.
And we have our congratulations to the following debaters: Nicola Nuawan, Addison Meyer, Sophie Evans, Aria Jankovic, Victoria Hamilton, Sophie Evans, Giovanni McKnight, David Wendt, Will Cannon, Tori Hamilton, Claire Corsius, Owen Chamberlain, Gavin Andrews, Abby Nelson, and Riley Toohey. Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, and then the FCC-LA will be hosting a golf at all of the lunches on today and Friday. The fee is $2 to play for 2 golf balls, and you get to try to put the ball in the hole to win a Gatorade or a consolation prize of candy. The proceeds will help purchase supplies for people in the community.
All right, we're going to check out some of the highlights from the Vikings game last Sunday, provided by Andy Sheehan.
On a 3rd down, Cousins with time and open And there he is, T.J. Hockenson. Cousins is throwing, looking for Jefferson, who's back with the football. He comes back to haul it in and stays inbound. Motion. You've got Jefferson down here, a lot of choices. Floating one for the end zone, and Jefferson reaches up, hauls it in, and hangs on for a touchdown, Vikings. And he's giddy over the gritty. Joey Sly, the kick is up, and he's got it. Yeah, Mark, you do get credit for not turning it over, and they haven't so far, as Heineke avoids pressure and heaves it deep. Samuel, the officials down there, and Samuel makes the catch. There were 3 Vikings and an official, but Samuel made the catch. One official is saying he's in for the touchdown. Heineke has it, throws, catch made, into the end zone, and that's a Washington touchdown, Dax Milne. Heineke throws middle high, and it's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the takeaway. And Smith inside the 20. Inside the interception of the season, and you're right about as we love the
Hicks, go. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? Oh, yes, he went. That's having the right.
Born bottom of your screen. Cousins for the other way, and in the end zone, Dalvin Cook hauls it in for a Viking touchdown.
He's flip it out to the outside and start lateral.
From the pocket, there's Antonio Gibson, who's looking for somebody to flip it to. Did he get out of bounds? No, he did not, and that's it. The Vikings, 6th straight win.
Yeah, that was awesome. You know, the Vikings are really on a roll, so it's always fun watching them.
For sure. All right, we have a couple reminders for you guys. There will be a great night of music here Tuesday night when the FHS Jazz Bands take the stage. The concert starts at 6:30.
That's going to wrap it up for our show today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here at the news. But before we leave today, we have Miss Laube and Mr. Williams here in the studio to give some information about international trips. So please stay tuned for that. With that said, we're going to leave you with some of the amazing artwork in the halls additionally. I'm Will Hornblad.
I'm Alex Sanders.
I'm Frank Mooney.
And have a great Tiger Day.